Whirlwind 24 hours for victims' families. The comments are all similar. Bobby Joe Long got to live longer than my sister or daughter ever had the chance to. And who knows the kind of person they could have become. 34 years after being sentenced to death, some of them might actually see it happen. Today we are hearing from more of those families whose loved ones were murdered by the serial killer back in 1984. 10 News reporter Emeril Morrow spent the day talking to these families at Emerald. They're looking forward to the day that Long is put to death.
Yeah, that's right. These families say you cannot even begin to understand the pain that they have gone through. So they are very relieved to hear that this man will finally be put to death. And while there are still a lot of questions about how that will happen, victims' families say they just want him gone.
What can you say to him, please?
I just want to know why he did it.
It's a question Wendy Loudenbeck's been trying to answer for more than 30 years. Her big sister Elizabeth was one of at least 10 women murdered by notorious serial killer Bobby Joe Long back in 1984. And nearly 35 years after stealing these lives, he now has to pay with his own.
He did the crime and now everybody has to pay the price.
Unless there's an appeal, Long will face his fate on May 23rd.
When he gets done and over with, it's not going to be anything easier on people.
He was sentenced to death by electric chair, but what's interesting is even though lethal injection is the default, electrocution is still an option. Inmates can submit a written request to the warden for the chair. It's rare, but Wayne Doty of Plant City requested electrocution back in 2015. He's still on death row, but as for Long, whatever he chooses, victims' loved ones say they want to see him take his last breaths.
Yeah, I would like to go and just to be there to support my sister.
The family of another victim told me the same thing. Chanel Williams was just 18 when she was killed.
Are you prepared for that moment?
Yes. You mean to go and sit and watch him? Yes, I am. I told you to bring comfort. Much needed comfort.
And much needed closure.
It's going to give me great pleasure to see him gone.
Yes.
The only person that's going to do the judging now is God.
And again, the only way that he can delay his May 23rd date with death is if he files an appeal. And of course, you know, we're going to stay on top of that and let everybody know if that does happen.